there's a cross on the one that has the 2 circles next to it, and that is essentially the same. Yeah, there we go. Look, I'll show you exactly what I mean now, guys, so that I'm not just waffling bollocks. Let's have a look. Right, on here, if we're lucky, we will find the picture. So, where are you, picture? No, it's not actually. Which sucks? Is it on here? It's kind of on there, but it's like a little bit different. I think we might have to find a monolith maybe, guys, because this looks like it's wrapped all the way and it's actually cutting off the pictures I need to show you, which kind of sucks, but that's alright. We're bound to find a monolith in a second. Oh, please tell me. No, I haven't even got any. That sucks. That's probably not going to be enough either. Ah, caves. Was that? No. There's one. Oh, really? Yeah, we got quite a few rounds left, we're good. We might as well just use up a bit of that thallium, to be honest with you. We don't really need that at the moment. I'd rather keep the plutonium for the launch thruster as well. Oh, come on. What's that Sentinel doing, just like chilling over there, look? Just like wandering around, not really doing anything. Weirdo. Right, I am hoping I can find a monolith, because I would like to show you guys the kind of the picture with the it's actually printed on all of them, and the portals themselves. So I actually went and looked at some of the screenshots I took of them to like make sure that it wasn't just something you saw on monoliths, and it's definitely on the portals as well. So that is like the hologram and the picture on the actual objects themselves are showing you exactly the same thing, basically, this system. See, maybe if we look for a monolith and hope for a monolith, maybe a portal will pop out of nowhere. It's happened before. Yeah, it's happened before. Ooh. Oh, that's just trolling me. Usually they're like on a little flat area, like the buildings usually are. Slightly raised over the sort of the rest of the floor level, I've noticed. Sometimes they're on the side of mountains though, with like the little flat area. But it is probably going to take a while to find one now that we're deliberately looking for one. It always seems to happen, they pop out of nowhere as soon as you're not actually looking for one. Just like going to find, I don't know, emerald or something. You like fly over one, just randomly. I wish you could search for them using these orange beacons. Like, why, where it says monolith, does it not bring up, like, you know, portal, beam? That would be amazing. But then again, I suppose everyone would be able to find them easy then. It would take the kind of interest away from them a little. Oh, wrong button. Yeah, we've got to be able to find a time. really the only way that you can actually look for them. Like just fly around. You can't like go on foot. It would take you like years just to get around the planet once. Well, not years, but probably a good couple of days, I'd imagine. It's a shame you can't like scan for them. I mean, what use is that to me, really? Nothing. I suppose I could find a monolith using the little orange beacon, but we're probably going to fly over one. It's probably time wasted if we're looking for a portal anyway. Where are you, portal? Show yourself to me. I mean, if it's going to work anywhere, this is the system in which it would work. You know, there isn't anything more than like going with every clue the game's given us and hoping it that meaningful. Because like, why would there be an X on the planet with two moons if this wasn't like the right one, or I don't know. And it's that's how it appears on all of them as well. It's exactly the same kind of picture on all of them, other than those fucking things that I don't actually think are related. I think they're just put in so that you can learn a word. And they do have like a kind of a little separate side story thing going on, I suppose. A bit more lore. Come on, where are you? Just anything. I think we might even have to use one of these beacons, find a monolith, so I can just show you this picture so you guys can see what I'm saying. So, let's get a monolith going. Hopefully it won't find us a plaque, because that will be annoying. It does love doing that. There we go. Right, actually find me the thing you're telling me you're going to find. Not a plaque. Oh, sweet, it did actually find us one. And then I'll go out in space and show you that that is in fact exactly where we are, kind of what the picture is showing us to do, essentially. And the hologram room, I would imagine you've all seen that, with the red star in the middle, the 3 planets. The 1 planet with 2 moons, 1 planet with 1 moon, 1 planet with no moons. Oh, come on, land. There we go. Why does it always put you in the most obscure places rather than like directly next to the thing you want to land by? Right, here we go. Where is it? Okay, so we have this picture here, yeah? 2 little circles, 1 big circle with a cross. We have this one, which is a circle with 1 circle. And then we should have another one. Where is it? Let me see if I can find this again. Yeah, here we go, look. So we've got the 2 moons planet with the cross, the 1 moon with that, and I don't know why that is there. That has always been just a circle without a moon before. Maybe they're laid on top of each other. Yeah, maybe that's a bit odd. Is it actually on the face of the thing? No, okay. Let's see if we can find it somewhere else. Okay, so that's really fucking weird. I wish I could put screenshots up and show you the ones I've taken the pictures of, because it's usually this one here, that one without any moons, and then the other one is like over here, the two with the two moons. What the fuck was that? It's making a really odd sound then. There. The weird thing is, I actually went and saw this on the floor of another monolith on a different planet before I actually found it, and took loads of screenshots of it. So this is really weird that I can't actually find said picture here, because this has actually got two overlapping here rather than yeah, see, it was like this one with one. That one there. See, this wasn't on the other one. It was just this. So you had the one with two there, with that one with the one, and then there was one here. It was just a circle on that same. Like this, but without that overlapping one there. So it's like basically moon with two planets, moon with one, a planet with one moon, and then a planet with no moons, like there. So it's basically showing you that exactly the same thing the hologram was. When you go and see the hologram in the room, it's like, you know, exactly the same thing. Where the fuck is the starship? Aha. We're not going to bother doing the monolith though, because we don't learn any words or anything like that. It's like pretty and utterly pointless endeavour really. So we're just going to keep flying around. But I will quickly hop up into space, because it's not really going to matter where we're looking around. We're going to have just as much chance of finding the monolith, and I will show you on the galaxy map that is in fact where we are, and I'll show you the other planets as well. So that's the planet with one moon. Yeah, and then we've got that planet which has got no moons, and this planet, probably not going to be able to find them. That's one of the moons, look, and then the other one was like directly opposite. Let me shoot out this way a little bit, just so you can actually see the planet and the two moons and stuff. So yeah. Ooh, hang on. Completely lost my bearings. So that's the second moon, and then there's another moon. Oh fucking hell. I'm actually going to have to go quite far away from the planet. That's a bit annoying. Hopefully we'll be able to see both of them. Yeah, so you've got that one moon, planet, second moon, and then you've got, again, the planet with no moons over there, and the planet with one moon there. If I show you the galactic map, you can see we're on a red star, and you can read the description there, 3 planets, 3 moons. So we are actually at the system we need to be at, guys. And the X always appears on the planet that has the 2 moons on the picture. So we're just going to have to keep looking around to see if we can find a portal here, because I think that's literally going to be the only way it could possibly work. And if not, I'm just going to call the whole portal thing, like, I'm calling bullshit. And until they come out with like a patch or a tweet or something saying, nope, you're all stupid, you haven't worked it out, then it's gonna, yeah, because there's not really much more we can do, guys. Wouldn't it be lovely just to like pop over a hill and there'd just be a portal there again? cheers. Cool. Sup, Duck? Cheers for checking out the stream, man. Appreciate it, buddy. Hunting for a portal. It's probably not going to be an incredibly interesting stream. I'm not going to lie to you guys. We're going to be pretty much flying around, looking out the window, seeing if we can find a portal. But if we do find one, we are at the system that everything indicates that we need to go to. And this is like the one remaining mystery, really. So I'm thinking, given that it's been this hard to find this bloody system, you'd think there would be something special here. But there again, it could be like finding a B3 pass and going in that room and thinking, what the is this? Why did I spend so time looking for a pass when there's just some plants stacked in a room? Seems a little bit ridiculous. Oh, for a moment. Those things are a little bit trolly if you catch them at the wrong angle. But yeah, my intention now is to essentially stay in the system until I find a portal, hopefully on this planet. So I think it has to be this planet, otherwise it would be weird that the X always appears on the one with the two circles. If that is a correlation, that might just be, you know, overanalyzing, or maybe, I don't know. So it's going to be on a flat thing like this. They're always like, you know, because they need space for the base of it. It's not, is it? No, it's a plaque, fuck. I really thought that was for a minute then, from back over there. I was like, ooh. They've never been super close to any buildings before that whenever we find them, it's always been like a good 5-10 minute walk from the portal to a building. Come on. Show yourself to us. Or maybe it's just a fucking complete and utter troll. Maybe they've deliberately not put any portals in this system, so that you get here and you go looking for one, and you just spend like the rest of your life hunting this planet, or, you know, a 3-planet, 3-moon system, just forever, knowing that you know, through all the clues there should be something.
To find a 3x3 system. I led 2 streamers to both binary stars and ringed planets.
Oh, that's brilliant, Ron, yeah. Well, I found one. So yeah, it's probably not ridiculously hard, but that's exactly where we are right now, buddy. But it took me a while to find it. I had to go through two galaxies. I'm in Calypso now. So yeah, it took me a while to find it. It wasn't super easy, I can give you that much, is the truth. Essentially, you just spend all your time in the galactic map looking for reds.
Or it didn't happen.
Hey Carl, how are you, man? And in fairness, loads of people have told me before, oh, finding portals easy, you just need to do this, this and this. And like, ultimately I've disproved all of those things live on stream with everyone around. So I genuinely believe that the only way you're finding one is to look around.
Ganning's vid last Monday map found. And the map was mine.
Awesome, man. That's brilliant. See, if I was looking for ships, we'd have already had like 10 or so by now. The amount of bloody transmission towers we can fly over.
And on the show is both the binary and ringed.
That's cool, man. Yeah, we're definitely in the right system. We've got a planet with 2 moons, a planet with 1 moon, a planet with no moons. They even show us the same colours and stuff. You can see them on the little, see there? Like, there's the green one. There's the other one there. And we're on the other one, there's 2 moons circling us. That might actually be the moon of this, and so might that be as well, the one behind us. But yeah, if it's gonna fucking work anywhere, man, it's gonna be here. There's got to be something to it, otherwise why would it show you it in like 2 completely different places? Well, I'm going to see if I can find this picture again, because that really is weird that the picture is actually different here. I need to kind of double check with just for my own sanity, really. So I actually took screenshots of the other one.
Ron, the map led nowhere in that stream.
So yeah, here you go. That's the 2 there. Planet with 2 moons and a cross there. Then you've got this one with the 1 moon. And then you've got this one here, look, which is where the other one should have been at the other monolith. It's got none. So this and the hologram do show the same thing, kind of thing. They just don't show a red star, if you know what I mean. That's the only thing that it doesn't kind of depict. But ultimately that is like 2, 1, 1 with like on its own, and then that one completely on its own with none. See what I mean? Like, there. That's pretty crazy. And then the hologram shows us exactly the same thing, the red star and the 3 planet, 3 moon thing. So I am hoping that if it's got anything to do with the portals, which I don't see why they'd bother putting that hologram in. If it's the only hologram in the whole game, that's got to be like a hint or a clue, surely. Maybe I've got too much faith, but I genuinely think there's got to be like another layer to this game. There has to be kind of like something extra that no one knows about. There's got to be. And if not, if I'm completely wrong and there's not that extra layer, they need to add it quickly.
Yo Sam, I thought you had rage with YouTube Smile. Carl
Oh no, man.
was talking about it and it was my decryption of the texture used. Huh.
That's cool, man. Oh, right now it's talking about it. Now I just saw it wrong. I took screenshots earlier and knew of the. Obviously, I'd been in the hologram ring. You'd kind of been in the stream when I was in there. I'm pretty sure. It wasn't no one sent me anything or anything to do with that. That was just like, that is similar. Oh, come on, we've got to find one of these things, man. We've got to find one just to see if it makes any difference at all. I don't think it's going to. I think we're going to get there and it's just going to be exactly the same. The portal's not going to work. You stand there, but then it is a case of like, I mean, the thing is, I have actually looked on Google so many times now, and like through Bing as well, because apparently Sean Murray said in one of the interviews, it's like a weapon, like it's actually like the weapon combination that you have in your multi-tool. But that being the case, there are only 3 actual things that you could consider a weapon. All the rest are upgrades to said weapon. None of them are actually weapons. Like if you put like a fucking recoil fucking attachment on that, and it's in and of its own isn't a weapon. Whereas a bolt caster, the mining laser, or the plasma grenade, those 3 things are weapons. And if that's the case, then what, you know, there can only be a certain amount of combinations of those 3 things, you know what I mean? But if you then if they consider the upgrades to also be weapons and like something that's in that combination, then you have like almost an infinite number. I mean, I cannot fit. Why the fuck do I keep glitching against invisible walls? What is going on? Yeah, but why would you even consider kind of those things weapons? In my mind, that doesn't make any sense at all. That there's no logic to considering an upgrade for a weapon an actual
Ron, I don't
weapon.
know, man, the texture pattern appears everywhere in this game, on all sorts of random objects.
It's true, man.
I don't think it's a map, it's just a pad.
I don't know, man. I think there is something to do with that whole, the 3, like the hologram you see in the room.
I didn't say it was a map.
Yeah, I don't think it's a map or anything. I think maybe it's like just an indication of the system, like the hologram is. I'm not saying it's a map, I'm saying maybe it's an indication of where we need to go. Well, yeah, I suppose, yeah, that's exactly what a map is. Maybe it is showing us where to go. Maybe we're meant to come here, maybe we're meant to find a portal where...
The depiction of it is on the back of not escape.
Why would they go to such trouble to put the portals in at all? Like, why would you code something in that looks the way it does, and then you deliberately show like a trailer of said thing actually in action working, right? Or make something that's so similar, because it isn't exactly the same in fairness, but why would you make something so similar and put it in the game if there was no way to get it to work? It doesn't make any sense at all. Like that's like a ridiculous thing to do. There's gotta be something that we've all just missed, I reckon. Like everyone. Maybe it's so simple, like something like this, like, oh, you've got to be in the right system.
Just buggy and they had to remove it before release, and they'll fix the bugs and release it in an upcoming update.
You reckon?
My theory anyway.
Yeah, it could be. It could be, like, I mean, the one thing that does kind of, oh look, there's a ruin there, guys. It's not really any good to us, because it doesn't point us at the fucking thing we're looking for. Let's have a look this way. See if it points us to a monolith or something, maybe. No. Is that another crash ship? Yeah. Ooh, that is the one I am in. That's crazy.
Yeah, showing what an activated structure would look like would be a colossal waste of time too.
Yeah, that is the ship I'm flying right now.
In my 3PL3MN Red Star system, I found the portal on the moon, farthest away, of the 2 moon planet.
You found a portal on the moon. That's pretty cool, man. I really want to find one on the planet. Like, you know, they are literally on pretty much every planet. It's just a fucker having to look for one if you're deliberately looking for one. It's just more likely for you to just bump into it if you're doing something else, to be honest there. But because of like the hologram, because of the thing, it's the only thing left. It's like literally the only hope I have left of getting one to work. There is nothing else to try. We tried getting all of the little, everyone was like, oh, I'll get this Gex thing and get a bloody callback thing and all of that kind of stuff.
Puzzles V2-3 rooms. My theory is
No,
that
not
the
really.
rectangles around the moons and the glyph are the locations.
That could be pretty much, yeah. What locations though? What locations
Sam,
are
did
there
you
maybe?
see the Astroneers trailer today? That game looks legit. Very NMS-like but multiplayer.
Astroneers. I have heard of it before. I think on what was that? Hang on a second. What? Oh, fucking hell. It was probably just a monolith, but I want to double check just in case. Oh no, it wasn't even a monolith, look, it was Iridium. Fucking hell. Sorry. Engineers before it. Isn't that very much like, what's the other one? It's like that Planet Nomads? That looks quite similar as well. You can like go around and like you can build a little truck and, well not a truck, it's like a mean buggy thing with 6 wheels. And you can like go around the planet and like build a base, and then I think eventually you'll be able to like build a spacecraft and then you'll be able to sort of take off. I don't know if it goes any further than that. Maybe there's like X amount of planets you can visit or whatever, but that looks pretty cool. Tell you the one worth getting excited for though, Carl, is Dual Universe. That's going to be coming out on PC. They haven't, I don't know if they've got any plans to bring it to console, but Dual Universe looks incredible. You could, like, everything in that game is like made by the players, like nothing, like no structures or ships or anything exist in the game yet. Everyone's got to kind of like make it, but once you've made something and it's like cool, you can then make it, like you then have a blueprint of that thing and you'll be able to sell that blueprint to other people for kind of in-game currency that
it's
you
like
can spend. Yeah, kind of. It's mad. It sounds mental. Like, I'm really looking forward to like the future of kind of sci-fi games. That's one thing that has to be said for this game. If nothing else, it made load of developers look into kind of like sci-fi and actually take it seriously. So we're going to have like a wealth of games that are like sci-fi games as opposed to being kind of like shooter games or, you know, driving games, things like that. I think a lot of the developers that have done all of those kind of things to death are going to have to start looking in new directions, and given that this sold as well as it did, admittedly it did have that's quite mad, that's 2 monoliths really, really close together. I'm just going to hang around in this area a minute because look, there's one right there and they're both the same type. That's like exactly the same monolith, yeah? Let's have a look at the other side, the front a minute. Shit, it's got like a line down it with the dot at the top. Where was that other one? It wasn't that very far away, was it? Have I missed it? I think I may have. Yeah, there it is, look. Yeah, so these are exactly the same monoliths, look. Right next to each other. Just going to go round in a bit of a circle here, guys. See if we can just eliminate that, because that's quite mad. And this is the sort of place they put one somewhere really trolly with loads of crazy stuff. Oh, that's a plaque. Just going to do sort of a bit of a circle here, just see if we can find anything.
Dual Universe, Astroneers, Osiris, New Dawn, Star Citizen, Space Engineers, Hyperion, ... all pretty legit space games.
Absolutely, man.
Hi guys.
Hey, Gerardo. Nice to see you. Yeah, I'm well looking forward to the future of like all the sci-fi games coming out. Oh, I really thought that was for a minute. I'm looking forward to the future of games, to be honest. I think they have a really bright and shiny path ahead of them. It's lovely that so many people are getting into sort of gaming as well, and seeing it as like a legit kind of pastime rather than just something like you only speak to a couple of your mates about that are into it. Because people get weirded out by like games, I think, sometimes. I think it's too like sort of, I don't know, maybe like reading, I suppose. You get a lot heavier into it than you do just watch it. You're not actually kind of
Gerardo.
watching, you're kind of partaking, aren't you? You're actually part of it, I suppose. Especially something like this where you're kind of really making your own kind of story, really.
Are you looking forward to The Last Guardian and Beyond Good and Evil 2?
Beyond Good and Evil 2, that is like probably something I've waited for so many years. That game was incredible, the first one. It really was fun. That was probably one of the first games I actually sort of like got really into and really wanted to like finish. You know what I mean? Because most of the other games I played were like, I don't know, racing games or, you know, SSX Tricky and stuff like that. And that was kind of like a really